Welcome to this week's discussion on learn from both the good and bad. When we pray, some may sometimes think that God is not listening because they did not get what they wanted. Why should I pray anyway? Sometimes the answer is no, and we are upset because we think we know better than God does. Thomas Edison was once asked how it felt to fail 10,000 times at inventing the telephone. His response was that he had not failed at anything 10,000 times, but that he did find 10,000 different ways that the telephone did not work. You may have heard this prayer in one of my other weekly talks, but I think that this anonymous author addresses this issue quite well.
I asked God for strength, that I might achieve. I was made weak, that I might learn to humbly obey. I asked for health, that I might do greater things. I was given infirmity, that I might do better things. I asked for riches, that I might be happy. I was given poverty, that I might be wise. I asked for power, that I might have the praise of men. I was given weakness, that I might feel the need of God. I asked for all things, that I might enjoy life. I was given life, that I might enjoy all things. I got nothing I asked for, but everything that I had hoped for. Almost despite myself, my unspoken prayers were answered. I am, among all, most richly blessed.
We often look to an older person for a solution to a problem because they have more wisdom than we do because of their age. Why do you have to be old to have wisdom? My definition of a person that is said to have wisdom is that that person has made enough mistakes in their lives so that they have learned not only what does not work, but also what does work well. God does not cause us to fail, but He does allow us to fail. He does this so that we can learn from our mistakes. I believe, for one example, that some grandparents believe that they may often be better than their children at bringing up children because they have already made all the mistakes. They needed to learn how to do it correctly. It is difficult for them to watch the same mistakes being made that they have already made. It is like reinventing the wheel. What do I do if someone does something to offend me or treat me in an unloving way? Do I argue with the person and make things even worse? Or I could judge them on their wickedness and gossip about what I just witnessed and experienced. That would show them, wouldn't it? Who do they think they are talking to anyway? This makes me think of a time when I was a child and would go to the beach. The state line was very close to the beach. People would come to the beach on our side of the state line because our beaches were much cleaner than theirs. As a child, I always wondered why their beach was so dirty. It was all the same Atlantic Ocean. When they came to the beach on our side, they usually left their trash. If that continued, I wondered what beach they would go to next. If we treat others as they treat us, we are all in a mess. I can either learn how not to be a hypocrite too, or I can criticize them and become the same person they are, or perhaps I can try to learn something good from these incidents. Instead of retribution, I can try to think, is that the way I treat other people? By being mistreated, I have just learned how it is to feel unloved or without value. What do I do next? Do I do anything that may make someone feel that way too? What do I need to change in how I live my life so that I reflect the love that God has for me? Can I turn meanness, anger, and self-centeredness into a love experience? The answer may be found in Romans chapter 12, verse 20. If your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink, for by so doing you will be heaping burning coals upon his head. I believe that the best retribution is to return love for evil. If someone is evil to you, just love them. The evil person may not treat you as you should be, but God will return your love for His love. Have a blessed week. If you would like to receive a notification for these weekly discussions, please subscribe below. You can also feel free to share any comments.